guys, what is going on? Blossom's back. Welcome back to an episode of Top Drives in another episode of Golems. Yes. So, where are we on Golems? Let me show you something, okay? I want to show you guys how old this account is. I mean, this account is, I've had this account for years and years. I mean, if you're just going off, you know, just the sheer age based off the oldest car, it's like over 1,000 days old. That being said, though, how many times have I actually played on this account? Well, I've logged into this account about 108 times. So, as you can see over here, it gives you a pretty accurate representation of how often I play Golems, right? So, we're like 11 or 12 episodes into the series, and I guess each episode of the series kind of represents 10 days maybe, because we are now on day 108 going on to 109. So if anybody wants to know how you know active I am on this account, or how old this account genuinely is, it's like 109 days old in terms of, like, you know, how active I am on it. Obviously the account is a lot older than that. If you go to one of my oldest cars, which I do believe is the Suzuki, right? Suzuki Swift Sport Cup. This was given out in a daily reward a long time ago. As you can see, I've owned this car since it was a super rare. Yeah, 1,656. Very old car. But out of that 1,656 days, I've only played on this account actively for 108 of that. Just to give you a representation of how often I get on this account. That being said, let's get back to another episode of Golems and another episode of chasing legendaries. I want to get a legendary on this account, and a legendary that isn't the McLaren 12C, okay? I've had Legrand on a chokehold for, I think, the last 6 episodes right now, okay? We've already gotten up here. We can beat him whenever we want, and think about the prizes that we can get when we farm that final level. Not only do we get a legend, but we also get like 2 ultra rares, right? We get a fantastic Civic Type R and a Q50S, you know, that would be fused material. But I do not want this account to be like every other account that starts playing Top Drives. I don't want the McLaren 12C to be the first legend. It's so basic. I don't want to be basic. I want something special. I want something unique. And you damn well know that I'm gonna fully upgrade the first non-RQ80 legend on this account. Or non-RQ80, or, you know, if it's a 4-wheel drive legend that I unpack first, it has to be above RQ87 maybe. I know I'm getting beggars can't be choosers, but if my first legend that I unpack on this account is an RQ80 legend, hey, I'm selling it. I do not care. I am selling it. But yeah, the McLaren 12C, I will get it, but I will only get it when I unpack my own unique legendary that I can call my own Golems. This is what makes this account unique, you know what I mean? That being said, though, not owning the McLaren 12C puts me in a basket of those kind of players, those brand new players that sell the McLaren 12C for cash and open it 10 times. I feel like that kind of player because I am not doing well in these events. I mean, look at this. I'm 10 and 13. Oh, that's not good. And in this one, I'm currently 2 and 5. And the thing is, a lot of these events, especially when you're not RQ 500 yet, when you're still lower RQ, when you're still in those easier quote-unquote brackets, they're a lot more lenient in letting you use the cars that you have, which is nice. Like for this one, for example, if this was my main account, I would have to use 5 times coupe, 5 times all these tags. But since that this is a newer account, they only let you use 2 times of those tags, and you can use any other coupe that you have. And guess what is a coupe? A McLaren 12C. And I encounter this a lot when I play multiplayer events in Top Drives. Usually, almost every single event complements either the 12C, the Camaro, or both. And honestly, that's pretty good game design, because this is what the majority of newer players are going to own. But that really makes you think, man. Like, if you can just fully not even fully, if you can put in like 1 or 2 upgrades in your McLaren 12C, it will separate the boys from the men early on in the game. And I think a lot of us knew this already, but you know, this was a strategy that was true when I started playing Top Drive 7 years ago, and as you can see, it's still pretty true today. But yeah, I've kind of been, you know, playing like that kind of player that sells his McLaren 12C, because I've been suffering. You know, every single event where you must use a 12C, I do really badly in. It's funny because they are, you know, not a lot, but there are some events where, as you can see, I'm losing to the bottom place. Because I think almost every hand is a McLaren 12C. He's got a 12C. Oh, I'm not even allowed to race against anybody else. But he's got a 12C too. What was I saying? Oh yeah, those kind of events where they're rare, especially for my RQ. And as you can see, I don't really care about where I put my cars. I'm probably gonna lose anyway. If we win, sure. But there are some rare events where no one can use the 12C, and when we cannot use the 12C, I do pretty well in them. What I realize is that I do pretty well in the off-road event stuff. We got Nicholas Collection Trial 3 over here as well. Now this one, again, people are using their McLarens because it's UK 5 times and, it's medium high, right? It's medium high 5 times, so they can't use that anyway. That being said, I'm still eating crap here. I am genuinely still eating crap here. So let's continue. The win, lose, 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 lose. Yeah, we win one race, and that's against the campaign Mercedes. And yeah, I will stick by it. You know, some people are so annoyed that I sold them a campaign Mercedes, but that 159 win is probably from that race. I'm not gonna watch it because it's a waste of my time. But anyway, we were losing that anyway. So let me give you a small little garage tour before we open the packs that I have saved up for. I've got like 8,000 gold and just a little over 325,000 cash to open a 10 times ceramic pack. Again, we don't do 5s, we do 10s. I want a legend here, okay? We got an epic last time. If you remember, it was a Peugeot 4002 concept. So the last time we did Gawoms was 21 days ago, because that was the last thing that we got. I've already used it a lot, 112 times, 80% win ratio. So let me give you a nice little garage tour of the Gawoms account right now. That's fully upgraded, but that's not what we're looking for because this is under a tag of SW. Okay, so Gawoms account. I am very proud of the ultra rares that I have upgraded. Obviously, beggars can't be choosers. These are the cards that I've gotten. If I could choose 6 ultra rares in the game, I would probably choose like 3 maxi turbos, 1 BMW M5. What else can I think of off the top of my head? Maybe that prize car Chevy Silverado, I think it is, and one other ultra. What do I want? Maybe a Fiji. But anyway, this is what I've got, and I gotta say, look at the spread here. It's very diverse, right? I have a twisty off-road tire car and a drag off-road tire car. Some people were saying, oh Blossom, you know, this car got a handling buff, why did you still go 332? Because, you know, back then it was very easy to go 332 because this car was a dragster, it had no handling. But since, you know, the beginning of Top Drives, this car's gotten a handling buff. But my argument to you is I gotta look at what I have in my garage. This car is still gonna be a better dragster. If I need an off-road twisty car, I got my Mitsubishi. And the Mitsubishi is going to beat the Chevrolet Trailblazer on almost any kind of twisty scenario because off-road tires are just that much better than all-surface tires. But that being said, I got 2 bases covered there. And then in terms of standard, you know, wet, I've got the Lincoln MKS concept. So the one thing that I always talk about when I do garage reviews for players is that, you know, players don't seem to go and cover all bases. I don't know, sometimes they kind of just upgrade what they need for the next level in a challenge, but you kind of have to look at the bigger picture and kind of have all bases covered, right? So you got the MKS for my standard stuff, and then for the performance tire stuff, we've got the Boxster. For the hybrid / twisty, we've got the Lamborghini Miura for the drags, and then we've got the Jaguar XE for the medium ground clearance stuff. So overall, it's a pretty dynamic collection of fully upgraded ultras. I am happy that I'm making do with what I've got. Remember, this account is completely free to play. Next up over here, we've got the Super Rare collection. Here I'm a little bit more liberal with, you know, what I decide to upgrade, kind of just going for everything that I can get my hands on, really. I got things like the Alpha 159 to the Volkswagen Tiguan to the Chevrolet Corvette ZR2. Obviously, this isn't my first choice for Super Rare dragster. I would like an Aston Martin DB3S or a Lamborghini Countach, or before the nerf, the 69 Charger. But, you know, you gotta work with what you got sometimes, right? Mazda Monoposto is up next. You got the rares as well. Got a lot of fully upgraded rares. I can see why every time I do a garage review, rares are always the strongest part of anybody's garage. It is just the most. It's like the rarity for the people. You know, they're not terrible, right? They can actually get you some wins. They can get some surprise wins against some ultras and some super rares. They can hold their own sometimes, especially in the early game, and they're cheap and easy to collect. I can see why rares are always the strongest rarity in any garage review that I do. Got a couple uncommons over here as well, and of course we end off with 2 fully upgraded commons. I mean, it's the same blueprint as I played on my main account when I started playing Top Drives. I don't give a flying frick about commons. I just do not care, okay? But anyway, I do want to reiterate on what I said earlier on, because when I was talking about the ultra rares, it almost sounded like we were focusing on the macro. We were trying to cover all bases. That being said, I only apply that logic to ultra rares. When it comes to super rares, when it comes to rares, even on this free-to-play account, I will focus on the micro. Now, what I mean on focusing on the micro is, you know, super rares, I will try and upgrade what I need to complement what I need to accomplish in challenges and Yellowbird and all that kind of stuff. I'll show you Yellowbird. Currently, I'm stuck on 14%. I mean, in a way, the game is forcing you to get super rares as well, because for this, for example, USA 6 over here, I'm not even eligible to join. I am eligible to join because it requires 4 super rares, but I do need a performance tire American super to get by this level. You know what I mean? So currently, I can't clear that. I could get the pack though. I'll tell you what. Yeah, I could get the pack though. I'm pretty sure I can. So let's look for a legendary. I got a bunch of stuff to open today. I got carbon fibers, ceramic packs, 10 times ceramics. Let's frickin' hope that we finally, that's 2-star, that we finally get the legendary of our dreams. I do not care what it is. I just want a legendary. I do want to see if I have a better American twisty car though. We've got that one rare. I need to use super rare. Yeah, this is probably the only hand that I can use, right? It's probably the only hand I can use. Unless I put you there, and then I find another rare American car that could be used. I mean, yeah, Demon might be better on Hairpin. So 1, 2, let's go, no, let's go 2, yes, and then 3. Again, we're not gonna 3-star this, but this should be enough to get that ceramic pack. This should be enough to get the ceramic pack. What we want here is a ceramic pack. 88, yeah, that's a big loss. But you know what? If we can get an American legendary out of this, that'd be pretty cool. 92. Ooh, I don't know about that anymore, man. We're losing by too many points. 173 to 80. 173 to 80. We are losing by too many points. 1, 2, maybe something like that. Might work a little better to see if we get that ceramic back. I'm working with what I got over here, man. 50 points. Okay, skip, and we do not. Okay, forget about it. Maybe we can get a better American super rare from our 10 times ceramic pack or anything like that. So let's jump into challenges. Let's start with opening the pack. So we got the challenge leagues, season 11. We got a pack to redeem here, 2 times ceramic pack. It doesn't fit the requirements. We need 10 to 39. Yep, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And yep, that's a pretty easy collection right there. Come on, man. If we could get more than 1 legendary, no. Let's not get our hopes up. I've never gotten a legendary from a ×2 ceramic pack from the silver or the bronze, whatever. But I have gotten a legendary from the ×3 McLaren, so that was pretty cool. All right, let's see what we need. I mean, there are a bunch of things that we need. I gotta say, one other thing that I've noticed being a brand new player for Top Drives in this day and age is that things can get overwhelming, right? You've got challenge here, challenge there, Yellowbird here, Yellowbird there, AMG, Nissan Juke, and ooh, that is a fantastic pull. I am very happy that that's gonna help with Yellowbird as well. I wonder if it'll help with Yellowbird right now. I also got that AutoZam, if you can see in my held cars. I've got that AutoZam AZ1, finally, first one that's gonna also be it's gonna be collected into the garage as well. Okay, so that was a good one. That was a good one. I will take that. I want to go and see if I can redeem that now. California, USA, we're 50% there. So we should be able to. I think we can. I think we got this. So let's put you for Ocean City Streets, and that's probably going to win stock. That is a car that I do want to fully upgrade, though, let me tell you. Win that, and we lose Hairpin Road. We should be good for another extra pack. I was not thinking that we're going to get this pack today, but I think we might. 65, yes, 188 and 166. Yep, just. Premium German. All right, it's not an American pack, it's a German pack. Okay, sure, Club Sport 25. Chevy, Ram Pro Master, BMW 330D, and Audi Q4. Decent super rare. Already have one fully upgraded, so we don't need another one. All right, let's go for the next pack. We go into challenges, and we go into Grand Tour Trials. Get this. With my tiny, puny Grand Tour collection, I was able to redeem all those premiums, and now we're gonna get the carbon fiber. I'm actually surprised I got 1,000 points out of that with the almost nothing I've got. I mean, here, I'll show you my European Grand Tour collection. It's a grand total of 20 cars, 20 cars, 1 epic. This thing has been in clutch, to be honest, from that 10 times. 4 super rares, 4 rares, 10 uncommons, and 1 common. That's my entire European Grand Tour collection. And yeah, only with this small amount, I actually got the carbon fiber, so that's pretty nice. So if you're free to play and you're kind of stuck, if I can do it, you can do it too. I mean, I'm barely on this account, and I'm getting by with all this kind of stuff. So I'll show you what I got. I'm really happy to have the asphalt. This thing has helped me a lot in terms of saving RQ. But everything else, as you can see, I'm just upgrading what I got. I mean, in terms of the super rares, this thing has been pretty useful for me, and it's been stock. It's literally been stock. 90 races, all stock. Oh man, okay, anyway, let's get this carbon fiber, man. Let's get this carbon fiber, see if we can get an epic or something out of this. And then we've got a 10 times ceramic pack as well. Come on, man. I want a legend, man. I want a legend before the 12C. We'll keep going until we get it. 1268. Come on, European Grand Tour carbon. Anything can happen, right? Anything can happen. Let's go. Dodge Lancer Turbo. We don't need that. Peugeot. Oh, we might need that for, you know, upcoming stuff. All right, Alpha Brera 2.4 JTDM. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, 3, 2, 1. Trash. That is going to get fused away. And one thing about this account, let me tell you guys, I am not afraid about fusing away ultra rares. My Spiker C8 is basically 2-star at this point. If I put in the handling upgrades, it'd be 2-star. It's at 2, 3, 1. I'm gonna go 3, 3, 2 on that. I've fused away many legends. This car to me is gonna be my McLaren 12C killer on the dregs until I get, you know, a legend that isn't McLaren 12C. Anyway, we've got one more chance. 2 times ceramic pack, no legend. Carbon fiber, no legend. 10 times. 10 times. Every time we've got a Gowham's account, you know, man, you know, we got 10 times. Just enough. I think I have 1K left in my entire garage after opening this pack. So Porsche 914, Holden Tirana, Fiat Panda 4.4. There might be some cars in here that can help me through some of the challenges that I'm stuck on. I think I'm currently trying to focus on that 1990s challenge and the 1980s challenge because they will get me more carbon fibers, more chances at a legend. So I'll have to vex through the cars after this and add the 80s and the 90s ones. Also all these uncommons, I can use them to fully upgrade that AutoZam. I don't have any cash right now though. I don't have any cash right now. Nissan Note. Alright, we got the rares. Anything good to keep here? Not you, not you. Not worth keeping, not worth keeping. Remember, I've only have like, you know, 8 open slots. I gotta be careful with what I want to keep. Odyssey reminds me of Deadpool. Eclipse not worth keeping, not worth, that's kind of worth keeping. Sleep Force, yeah, that's pretty good, that's pretty good. Ooh, 41, I like it 10 times when I don't sound a 40. Can we jump again? Ooh, we can jump again. Seal K230K, all right, still 42. This might be the one where we're just gonna, ooh, another jump. That is European Grand Tour, so we can use that. The C4 Air Course, that might be European Grand Tour. A lot of 43s there. 45, all right, that's a jump. Another one, 2 of the same damn thing, 47, Z4. Still no super rares that I want to keep. Okay, Opel GT is fine, but if I could get a Sprint, it would be better. 49, 49. Ooh, great card for medium ground clearance, so I'm having to get that. Okay, 49. Oh god, there's only one left. There's only one car left. Audi A6 Avant. All right, 3, 2, 1. Lumina. 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 Alright, 2 ultras. 1, 2. Yeah, my cash is not reloaded. It's glitched out right now. Let me sell that Citroen and see how much I actually have. I've got 1,577. Well, that's a bummer. Well, here we go again. Another episode of Gowham's. Still no legend. It's gonna happen one day. It's gonna happen one day. We're gonna get a legend one day, okay? Oh, I also showed you just the fully upgraded stuff. I have this Exige 240R that I'm currently working on. Definitely want this fully upgraded, as you can see. Handling this fully upgraded. I just need to put in one more upgrade, actually. Just one more upgrade in the weight, and this would be my 7th fully upgraded Ultra. What a great one to have. I unpacked that off camera. Not European Grand Tour, don't want that. American Overdrive. I mean, we've got enough fused material Ultras here to put another upgrade in the Spiker C8. I don't have enough cash, but once I have enough cash, I'm gonna get rid of the Lincoln Continental. I'm gonna get rid of the Audi. Even though I could probably utilize it in the challenge. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll keep it for the challenge sake. We can get rid of the Lumina as well. So maybe get rid of that. Maybe get rid of the Sanfei, right? Because we don't need that. Tuma's collection is gone now. So yeah, that, put in the upgrade once I get the cash, and just 3 more ultra rares, and we will have our first fully upgraded epic on Golems, which is gonna be the Spiker C8 Spider. So that will be, they'll call for a celebration. I think the next time we do a Golems account, we will have our first ever fully upgraded epic, which is cool. But yeah, well then, I don't think I have any more packs I can redeem. That was everything. I once again, another episode of Golems where I threw everything in the kitchen sink, but to no avail. We got a bunch of super rares here. I'm not gonna be keeping a lot of them. I don't need to upgrade any of the ultra rares that I have here either. Once we get this Exige done and dusted, I might even think about selling the rest of the super rares. Ooh, tell you what though, maybe want to fully upgrade that Opal Atom. That would be all right, I think. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for today. Hope you guys have a great day. Remember to stay safe, wash your hands, and blossom out. Peace.
Bro, this song just makes me so happy.
Me too.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Sit back, relax in my Bonneville Pontiac. Hold tight all night, cruise to Jacksonville,
Atlantic.
Blonde